G'day, Heath here from pickinglessons.com. Black Mountain Rag. This is a great fiddle tune. This arrangement is in the key of A on the banjo. A few weeks ago in the last banjo lesson we looked at an arrangement that was in the key of D. So this is in the key of A. Pretty common to play them in those two keys. You'll hear a lot of recordings done like that, and you can bounce between the two. So we're going to learn this key of A variation in this lesson, but yes, you can pair them together with the key of D. Both are capoed at fret 2, both are in standard tuning once we're there. In a moment in this video, we're going to take a look at part A of this arrangement. There are 3 parts of the tune, so we'll have a look at part A here, but if you head to pickinglessons.com, you'll grab yourself a copy of the tablature that we're working through in the member section. We'll also break down the remainder of the tunes. So we'll have a look at part B and the part C variations. You'll also have a play along and backing track there, so pickinglessons.com. Okay, so we are in the key of A. So this arrangement here, this version is in the key of A. We've got a mixture of melodic and Scruggs style playing. So a lot of melodic in here, but certainly some Scruggs to back it up as well. It works really well. So we're in the key of A. So capo fret 2, string 5, spike to fret 7, yeah? Now, just standard tuning though. Now, part A of the tune. Basically, we've got 8 measures here. You can play the first 4 and repeat, but we've got 2 variations inside this part A. So the first 4 measures, which we could just repeat. So as we learn this tune and as you're getting your way through knowing it, you can certainly do that. We've done that in part B as well. So there's 2 variations within the 8 measures. So these first 4, let's have a look at what's happening here. So we're kind of capturing this melody in a melodic way, yeah? So we're gonna slide from that 3rd into the 4th, and that's gonna be on that offbeat. So as we count in, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Sliding there, finishing on the first beat. Once we're there, we're going to bring in this 3rd finger to hold the 5th fret. And our melody here, yeah, so our slide, play that 4th fret again, back and forth, giving us that melody, that melodic style playing. We're going to repeat this idea in measure 2 with a slight variation, yeah? Let's try those 2 bars. 3, 4, and 1. Right hand is all in the tablature, but pretty much thumb and finger gets the job done here. The left hand fingering is there as well, but just take your pick between 1st and 2nd or 1st and 3rd in this chord. Measure 3. Same idea as measure 1, closing it out just resolves the phrase, yeah? And so we start out with this slide again, 3rd and 4th, then open B. So we need our middle finger, index, thumb, backward roll. Here we have a double thumb, so we're going to thumb it again as a hammer on into that open 3rd string there to resolve the melody. Alright, so first 4 measures. We pick up 3, 4, and 1. So double thumb there, yeah? It's the only time that happens, but it works out okay. It's not that big a deal. Just where those notes move down to string 4 there. Now, those first 4 we could repeat. We'll learn the variation in a moment, but we can certainly repeat those first 4, and that would give us part A. So, let's do it again. And that's really the basic melody for this tune for part A. Our variation though, so we're going to spice it up a little bit. So, second half of this A section. Yeah, so we're going to move along. So we start out with the same chord, same slide, but then back and forth between open 1st string, 5th fret, open 5th fret, so finger, thumb, finger, thumb. At this point here, switch over the 3rd fret there, 1st string with your 1st finger, and we have a melodic phrase here. So we have our first finger there, thumb up on string 5, back to that 3rd fret, thumb on string 2, open with your middle finger. Yeah, get that one down first. One more time. Yeah, nice work. Okay, the next little portion moves up the neck, it gets harder. We're gonna move up to this cool melodic lick. Resolving us down to the 1 chord there. So we have our position. Firstly, we have an open string and an open string to help us get up there. But that's 7th fret from the capo. And then our thumb on fret 8 of string 5, yeah? So, where are we? And then fret 9 on string 3. So we get this little run. And back and forth one more time between those 2 notes, the 8th, the thumb there, and string 1 on 9. So just rolling that thumb over the neck there to pinch down on string 5. 2 open strings, yeah, 5th and 1st. The 5th fret, then the open 5th string. So. Yeah, watch that roll at the second half of that measure. Thumb, middle, index, thumb. Reverse roll. Then we turn around and go forward while we're still holding that note. Reverse roll, forward roll in that same position, yeah? Get that down, that can be a little tricky. Once you've done that though, we're gonna shift and resolve with this cool bluesy lick. The hammer on 3rd and 4th fret, and then thumbing in an open 3rd string. Pinch to close it out. So second half of part A. Put it together with the first variation. Now, both of these could be played on their own, repeated, yeah, like we mentioned before, but we'll put the 8 together, we'll put the 8 bars together as we've done it. Ready, and. Second half. There's our A variation for this arrangement in the key of A. So pickinglessons.com, we're going to break down the remainder of this tune. You can grab yourself the tablature, but part B and part C in the member section will break down how to play that in the lesson. You'll also have in the member section there play along and backing tracks. Of course, you can check out the arrangement in the key of D if you haven't already done that, because as I mentioned, if you go off and listen to some recordings, it's been a popular way of playing it in the key of A and D, but mixed together in the same version. So maybe start in key of A, move into the key of D, come back to the key of A, so you can bounce between them. Play the key of A version twice, go to the key of D version twice, or do 1 and 1. It doesn't matter. You can do it in different ways, but bouncing between the 2 keys is really cool. It gives the tune a real lift. So do check that out. But pickinglessons.com, we'll finish this one off. We'll have a look at it in the lesson. You can grab yourself the tab. I'll see you there.